Hi, everyone. It's nice to see you all here. All right. We all build our identities according to many different things. The things that we experience, the things we've experienced, what we're good at, what we're not so good at. I, as a matter of fact, am really good at getting angry. I would consider myself an expert at being really good at being angry. And I'm here to teach you how you can all get really good at being angry. So show of hands, who's been angry or pissed off before? Cool, you're messed up, okay. So before we start, I want to build some credibility. I want to show you that I have experience. So when I was 6, I used to get all the other little kids to do messed up shit for me. No, this is true. I used to have I was a little ringleader and ran a kids mafia. Used to. When I was 12, I used to pick fights during recess. I used to get my friends to turn on each other, like intentionally. And then I used to get into screaming fights with my sister. And then, these days, my anger or the anger I experience, not my anger, the anger I experience is more subtle, it's internal. It comes up when I get emails from work, or when my house is messy, Whitney. Or when I have to share one toilet with 50 of you for many, many weekends. But what is anger really good for? What good does it do? Does it make working with my colleagues better? No. Does it make relationships any better? Like, try having a conversation with your partner with anger in your heart, see what happens. Then does it make the world a better place? I don't know of any wars that have ended thanks to anger. Anger is really stupid. I've watched it kill parts of my world. I've watched it disconnect me from others. And I can only imagine what that can do to you over 10, 20, 30 years if left unattended. And you know what's even worse than anger? Our reactions to getting angry, right? Our reactions to getting angry is, I'm angry that I'm angry. You know, like we feel a certain way about how we feel. You know, I'm pissed about being pissed, or I'm sad about being angry, or whatever it is. And it's funny, because, no. Because one more back. Here, I got it. Because it just makes things worse. It just like mutates the feeling. It's instead of letting the emotion arise, you're like fighting it, or you're refusing it, or you're running away from it. It's like you're trying to stop rain. Right? When you see rain falling outside, do you go after it and try to stop it, or try to chase after it? Or you scream at it and say, stop raining? No. It's the same thing. It's simpler to accept that it's raining. It's simpler to accept that you're angry. And that doesn't mean, let's do this. Stop looking. It doesn't mean that you're okay with being angry. That's not what I'm saying. Never be okay with being angry. But what I'm saying is it's easier to deal with it once it's out there. It's easier when you have space to work with it. So accept the anger, okay? That's step number 1 of becoming really good at getting angry. Accept the rain. Okay, so say it with me. Accept the rain. Beautiful. Now, part 2. Find what caused your anger. Let's look at the coworker, the email from the coworker. One of my favorite examples. As per my previous email. So I look at this and I'm like, okay, I'm pissed. But what is it about the email that makes me angry? Is it as per the words or previous email? They're just words. Or is it the sentence? Then it's just the sentence, the expression. Oh, as per my previous. Oh, you should have read what I read, what I told you before. No, because when my boss sends me the same email, I'm cool with it. So then is it then Billy Bob, the guy, of course, that exists, that sent me this email? And it's not really, because I used to like this guy, and I know his wife loves him. So there's something else going on, right? I'm contributing here, you know. And just this exercise, what that does, that disarms the anger. So you use your logic to disarm the anger, and you're giving it less to work with. You're pulling the rug from underneath the anger. As a result, it can't hurt you as much, debatably. So that's step number 2. Step number 2 of becoming really good at getting angry. Disarm the anger. Say it with me. Disarm the anger. Awesome. And then the last step, if you're like, you know, deep in the pits, you're rage, like nothing is working out. This is simple. This is the best advice ever. Get on your mat, right? I have experience with this for the last 10 weeks. Many mornings. I woke up not wanting to do yoga. Many, you'd be surprised how many mornings. And I'd get into these poses and I wouldn't open up. I just fight it, resist. And it reminds me of when someone's trying to make you smile and you're angry and you're like, no. You know that feeling? When I was a kid, me and my sister, after fighting, my dad would say, you know, hug each other, be friends again, make peace. And me and my sister would be like, no. And reluctantly, he would force us. And reluctantly, we would hug each other, but it would work. Something would shift. We would loosen up. It's the same thing with yoga. You get on the mat, and pose after pose, you soften. Your heart opens up. Your body opens up. You surrender. And most times, it's when you don't realize that it's happening. That's when it's happening. So that's step number 3 to becoming really good at being angry. Get on your mat. Say it with me. Get on your mat. So these are my tried and tested methods for becoming really good, for being really good at being angry. So we're going to say this all again one more time. Accept the rain. Disarm the anger. Get on your mat. Thank you.